What's up guys, and welcome back to some COD gameplay. This time on Overgrown. You'll see with this game that we joined basically just over halfway through. We joined on the 6th-minute mark. It was already 25-21 to them, and we was obviously joining the losing team. Would I turn that around? I did, to be fair. I did alright this game. You'll see at the end what I do end up with. Obviously with Overgrown, it is a big map, to be fair. Probably one of the biggest on Remastered. And, you know, normally the game lasts for longer. Obviously, this episode's only like a 6-minute episode, just because we did join, you know, quite a lot through the game already. But I tried to, you know, get as many kills as I could. Obviously, like I said, it is a big map, so there is a lot of running about. And, you know, obviously when that happens, you're not getting kills, you're just running about a lot. But you'll see at the end of the episode that we do actually go positive with more kills than deaths. But anyway, as you well know, if you watch my COD videos, we don't talk about the COD gameplay, we talk about football, obviously what I'm kind of interested in life. And you'll know on the weekend, obviously it is Wednesday today, I'm recording this on Monday, that it was the Premier League, and there was two big games in the Premier League this week. There was Hull City Sunderland, and there was Swansea Everton. Now, I am a Hull City supporter. I go and watch them quite a lot. I went and watched them on Saturday, and you know, it was horrible to watch us lose 2-0 to already relegated Sunderland. It was, you know, it was diabolical. And the thing is, with the game, we didn't play that bad. We didn't play bad at all. It's just we didn't take our chances, and the chances we had was either, you know, hit wide or just really, really well saved by Jordan Pickford, the Sunderland goalkeeper. And Sunderland's tactics were basically, you know, when we put a lot of men forward, which we was kind of doing because we needed a goal, all they would do is, you know, get Jordan Pickford to pick the ball or boot the ball up the field and counter-attack us. And two of the goals came from that because, you know, a corner came from that and they scored from there, and also they got a free kick. I know Jermaine Defoe was offside, but you know, the game was already done by then, to be fair, and you know, it was just a very, very hard game to watch as a Hull City supporter. I mean, like I said, we didn't play that bad, we just didn't take our chances, and as Michael Owen would say, if you don't take your chances, you're not going to score. So, and we didn't, obviously. You know, we had a lot of chances. Like I said, Jordan Pickford probably saved 3 really, really good shots. It's just the others were just absolutely diabolical, and we just missed them all. But to be fair, you know, Sunderland, they got their tactics spot on. They were just playing like a club that had nothing to lose or win, which obviously they haven't now because they've been relegated. So, you know, they frustrated us. They didn't let us get it to our wingers a lot. They didn't let our wingers take on their fullbacks. And like I said, a lot of their play and a lot of their attacking came from the counter-attack. And, you know, obviously it came back us in the arse because it worked. With our tactics, we got it completely wrong. We really did. I mean, we played 4-4-2 to start with, which, you know, nowadays in football, you can just demolish that formation. It's just, for me, it's just not a good formation anymore. You know, it really isn't. And you could see that with Hull. I think, you know, it probably works with more of a quality team like Leicester. Obviously, they used it a lot in their Premier League winning season. But you've got to look at their team and think they had Kante in the middle, and he's probably about worth 3 centre mids because he's all over the place. But, you know, played 4-4-2. The strikers, for some reason, wasn't, you know, getting in behind when there's John O'Shea with I mean, he's so old and slow, and for some reason we were just backing into him, playing the ball into our striker's feet with back to goal, and he was just accepting it and thinking, what an easy day for me. I mean, how did they not plan to put the ball in behind? It's just frustrating to look at. And then, you know, they just didn't. They defended really, really well. You know, they got in a bank of 4 and a 3. A bank of a 4 and a 5 actually when defending. Didn't let our centre mids Ndiaye or Clucas pass the ball about a lot because we couldn't, because, you know, they was really, really good. We also give, you know, a lot of time to their centre mids, and a lot of their early attacks came from that centre mid with like the noodly blondish hair. Forgot what he's called, but you know, he created a lot of chances for him as well. And so after obviously the loss of 2-0, we was hoping that Everton would do us a job and win Swansea. And of course they didn't. Swansea won 1-0, and now you know, we're 1 point behind them and probably going to get relegated because, you know, if we'd have won this game, I'd have probably been thinking we might have maybe survived. But, you know, going into the game, you could tell the atmosphere was tense. You could tell on the field it was tense. And, you know, like I said, in the end, it came back us in the arse. And now we're probably going to get relegated, which is sad to see. But, you know, we did it a couple of seasons ago, so, you know, the feeling isn't as bad as I probably well know now because, you know, I've already gone down with Hull, well, a lot of times anyway. But, you know, it's just one of those things in football. You've got to do your job and not let anyone else, you know, do it for you. And in the end, obviously, you know, we are now 1 point behind them. And if Crystal Palace win Sunderland on the weekend, Swansea are staying up and Hull City going down. That's just how it's going to happen. But, you know, it's like I say, we just can't do a lot about it. We really can't. I don't see us beating Crystal Palace. I don't even see us getting a draw. It's very frustrating, and hopefully, well, you can probably tell in my voice that I'm a bit kind of down about it. But like I said, it's just one of those things. And, you know, in football, it can be happy, but there are a lot of sad times. And this is one. But anyway, like I said, the gameplay, you know, it went alright. Like I said, there was a lot of running about. Overgrown is a big map, and you will get that. We do actually win in the end. When I first joined, we was losing, so I'd like to say that it was me that turned the team around. But, you know, it probably wasn't. We actually ended with hardly any people on our team, actually, so I'm quite surprised we won. 8 for 5 as well. That was my kill ratio. Again, like I said, not the best, but Overgrown, again, is a big map. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please like and subscribe if you are new. And guys, I'll be seeing you later. Peace.